And men, unfortunately, have internalized misogyny. And
when the last time you saw a woman that speaks the truth?
Every day, all day.
Really?
Yeah.
So you really think that those women in the so-called MeToo movement are speaking the truth?
Absolutely. I'm in the MeToo movement.
Oh, you're a part of it?
You and I are getting along just well.
You're a part of this movement?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How did you become, you're a porn queen, how did you become a MeToo movement person?
What is the correlation there?
Jesse Lee Peterson is completely shocked by this delusional OF model for her insane statements in this debate, as Jesse Lee Peterson can't believe this OF model is actually this deranged, so much so as to even say God doesn't judge her, proving feminism is truly awful for society in this clip with Jesse Lee Peterson. Let's get in.
I have with me today an adult film star, Tasha Rain. Tasha, thank you for coming.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for having me.
Are you a Christian?
I'm not a Christian, but I do believe in God.
You do?
Yeah.
And what do you if you can imagine what God think about what his daughter is doing, how do you think God feel about that?
Well, the God that I believe in accepts people for who they are, and if they don't cause harm to other people, I think that God would accept me.
So he wouldn't want you to overcome that and stop doing it?
Well, no, I don't think there's anything innately wrong about making adult film. And also, I'm not performing currently with men, but if I was, I don't feel like God judges. He doesn't do that.
Have you ever performed with women?
Yeah, I perform with women now, yeah.
Oh, you're doing this with women?
I do make films with women.
Can you define, because I hear it a lot, female empowerment? What is that?
What is female empowerment?
Yes.
I guess it would depend on the context in which you're looking at it through. But just as a basic general term, I would say giving women more power and making them more equal to men in a world that is patriarchal.
Who is giving them the power to be more equal to men?
Well, hopefully themselves, but also other men too, because we need the support of men in order to be equal.
Why would men take that risk? Because women don't know how to handle power? You know, women don't know how to handle power because they are an ego.
Say that again, sorry?
Women don't know how to handle power, right? It's not in their
Oh, that's
nature.
Your opinion?
No,
that women don't know how to handle power?
Right. No, it's not
I'm handling it pretty well.
Oh, you are?
Thank you, yeah.
Why would men take the risk of giving women the power?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Power, knowing that the only thing that a woman going to do is take the so-called power and try to destroy him with it.
Is that something that you experience?
I see it all the time.
Where?
All around.
Where? Give me an example.
Oh, we see it in government right now. You see all these women are taking over government?
Yeah.
And look how all the hell just coming
Yeah,
in.
you don't like it?
Destroyed. No.
Oh.
That's a bad thing.
You feel threatened?
No way. That's why I'm trying to stop it. But why?
Wait, why are you trying to stop it if you don't feel threatened?
Because it's evil, right? And you have to stop evil before it spreads.
Why is it evil?
Because women can't handle power, and when they think that they have power, they destroy.
What makes you feel like women can't handle
Not
power?
Not feel, but I know. But let me just
what makes
ask,
you know it?
But I want to ask you, why would men take that risk?
I think that's a great question. I think there are feminist men out there and men that see women as equal. Not all men, but there are some, and I think they're willing to take the risk because they themselves have daughters and they respect women. But if you don't respect women, that's on you too.
But a man that is a feminist man, is he a beta male? Beta male.
I wouldn't use such a derogatory word.
But to call a man a feminist man is beta, right? Meaning that he's weak.
Well, I don't believe that. I think they're strong. Yeah.
Your boyfriend?
I would only date a feminist man.
Really?
Yeah. And I would only marry a feminist man.
Your boyfriend is a feminist?
Sure is. Yeah.
Is that like being with another woman?
It doesn't feel like being with another woman. No, women speak the truth. And men, unfortunately, have internalized misogyny. And
when the last time you saw a woman that speaks the truth?
Every day, all day.
Really?
Yeah.
So you really think that those women in the so-called MeToo movement are speaking the truth?
Absolutely. I'm in the MeToo movement.
Oh, you're a part of it?
You and I are getting along just well.
You're a part of this movement?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How did you become, you're a porn queen, how did you become a MeToo movement person?
What is the correlation there?
Because you're freely having sex with men, right?
No, I have sex under my terms for my movies that I own, negotiated
But I mean, you're
with my
doing
agent.
what you want to do by having sex with
Right,
men,
I have consent over my body when I want to perform. When I don't want to perform, right now I'm in a monogamous relationship with my boyfriend. Before I was a model on set.
Oh, I remember that. No, now I see. You were working for her, right? Or something like that?
I was, yeah, as an actress.
And then some guy grabbed you on the butt or something?
Somebody sexually assaulted me on set, and I won my case.
By grabbing your butt?
Correct. Somebody I don't know.
And then you accused him of sexual harassment?
And I won my suit, absolutely.
And you went to Stormy Daniel about it, and she said you were wrong or something like that? Help me to understand what happened.
Well, I was on her set, and she didn't see the incident happen, and so her perception wasn't accurate since she wasn't there.
So Stormy Daniel accused the president, the Great White Hope, right? Do you trust her accusations against him?
Oh, I believe all women. If they speak out about sexual assault or harassment, I believe them.
How about her against him? When she didn't defend you with her friend, her male friend, why would you trust her when she accuses another man?
Because I feel like when it comes to the position she was holding that day on set, I've been in that position as a director,
right.
And it's a very, very difficult position to be in.
Would you trust her now?
I would trust her in regards to speaking out against the president. Sure.
Really? Do you love the president?
No.
Why don't you love him?
Why don't I love him?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a myriad of reasons why I don't love him. But I would say he's not qualified to be the president, and so for that, I just don't think he deserves the position. Any sort of sexual offender shouldn't be the president of the United States.
Why do you say he's not qualified? What is it about him that makes him unqualified to be president?
So like I said, anybody that has any sexual offender charges against them should not be the president of the United States.
So just because someone said it, that made him guilty?
Well, it wasn't someone, it was many, many women.
Just because women said it, many, many women said it, that should make him guilty.
Absolutely.
So if someone says something about you with no proof, everyone should assume you're guilty.
Well, they have lots and lots and lots of proof, from everything from witnesses to on camera and on record recordings. But because he's the president of the United States, it's really difficult to fight that battle. It's difficult to have the proof, and so therefore, yes, I believe all women.
So I'm encouraging men to go out and just say that women rape them and sexually harass them. Should the women be assumed guilty just because the men are now going to start saying it?
Well, because our genders are not quite equal here in the United States of America, it wouldn't really work that way.
And why not?
Well, just like how Black people were once enslaved as actual slaves and property here in the United States,
right.
Women were once property as well. And so because of that gender inequality, sexual assault and sexual harassment doesn't exactly work the same way as it does with women, as it does with men.
So it's not true that women were property, but let's say that women were property at one time.
It is true. That's a historical fact.
So are you saying that women should be allowed to just lie on men because they were property at one time?
Oh, absolutely not. But no judge is going to believe that a bunch of women are going out and taking the majority advantage of men in regards to sexual assault and sexual harassment.
I know so many cases where women have gone to these bars or to the clubs or to the man's home and got him drunk and had sex with him, and then she went and lied and said he raped her. She was too drunk to know it.
Well, how would you know? Because were you in the bedroom?
I believe the man. I believe the man because he said it. He said it.
Interesting. Well,
right?
Teach their own.
That's what they're
I
doing
don't
with the
believe
women.
that, but I could see how you would.
My heart goes out to the women of your liberal thinking, because they're going to end up.
I'm not even that liberal.
I mean, feminist thinking.
Okay.
They're going to end up old and lonely and saggy, with no children, no man, no nothing.
But what about me? I have such an awesome man.
But you're not old and saggy yet.
I am older.
How old are you?
30.
You're 30?
I sure am.
Amazing.
Let me know down below if you agree with Jesse Lee Peterson that this adult star is just absolutely out of her mind. I mean, the delusion is on a 20 out of 10 right now. She honestly believes that she's going to have a long-lasting marriage and relationship with these beta feminists that just worship her. Like seriously, no, sweetheart. Jesse Lee Peterson is probably right. You're going to end up alone, a cat lady, because all of these women just, I don't know. They just literally live in an alternate universe. Like, normal rules do not apply. Up is down, left is right, hot is cold. Like, it doesn't matter. They just believe what they want to believe, regardless of the consequences or any statistics or any actual reality around them. This woman just thinks everything she's doing is fine. God is great. He doesn't judge. Her beta feminist is going to be with her forever. Women are awesome. They tell the truth no matter what. Guys are always the bad ones. I mean, this is everything that is wrong with feminism, all wrapped up in one nutshell. But hit that like button and notification bell if you're enjoying the video, and let's get back in.
So I got to ask about politics, all right?
You're killing me.
I am? Why?
Because you're kind of funny.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
No, okay.
So listen, is it true that you vote for crooked line Hillary? You voted for her?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I did vote for Hillary Clinton.
Crooked line Hillary?
No, don't remember that before.
You trust Hillary?
I sure do.
And how do you feel that she stayed with Bill Clinton after he was accused of
marriage
rape?
is complicated.
How do you feel about Hillary staying with a man that was accused of raping and sexual harassment?
It's not great that he did that, but I don't think it reflects on her.
How do you feel about Hillary staying with a man who was accused of sexual harassment and raping and all that?
I feel like I respect Hillary Clinton, and if that was her choice as a wife and a mother, then that was her choice, and I respect that.
But how can she pretend to be a part of the so-called women's movement, whatever they call themselves, when she is living with a man that been accused of that?
Well, when it comes to gender,
isn't that a little hypocritical?
When it comes to gender and race, things are not black and white. It can get very complex, and so, sometimes you're a woman in a position of power and something happens like that to you, but you still want to stand up for women. It doesn't take away your desire to help women.
But how can you trust Hillary in the MeToo movement when she's living with a man who was accused of what you guys are complaining about?
Because a lot of people are in a position in society that they didn't necessarily choose for themselves, and so they're just trying to do their best with what they've got.
So is she so weak that she can't get away and survive on her own?
No, not at all.
She
just
need
people
Bill
are
Clinton?
Surviving in different ways.
She need Bill. I thought women were strong.
Women are strong.
Then why is she staying with Bill?
Well,
I rest my case.
She is a good wife and a mother, and that's her choice.
I can think of many things to call Hillary. Good wife and mother is not one.
Well, I agree to disagree with you.
Oh, so do you see why men would see that you guys are hypocrites?
No, I don't.
Because you support Hillary Clinton, who supported a man who was accusing of that, because Hillary is in a position of so-called power. So, okay, Hillary, you can live with your molester, but you can go out and attack other men.
Listen, nobody's perfect, and we're all just doing the best we can do.
That's the best that women can do?
The best that Hillary can do is just being her awesome self.
Amazing. So let me ask, you're a feminist, am I right?
Correct.
How do you define feminism?
That's a great question. I think I would define my version of feminism is having the right to do what I want with my body when I want, and being able to be on the same playing field as men.
Being a feminist, do you think pornography degrades women?
I think some pornography degrades some women. I think some entertainment degrades some men and women.
So what I've noticed about, not all women, not all, but most, the things that they're into, that's okay. But the things they're not into, that's bad. Women, feminist women especially, they like messed up. If they're doing wrong, what they're doing is fine, right? But over here, if they're not into it, it's wrong. Like lying crooked Hillary. If Hillary was really into looking out for women and pushing the feminist idea, she would leave Bill Clinton. If she was really strong,
well, you don't know
she would
do
Bill
because you're not
Clinton.
Hillary. Like if
I
you're
know
not,
she
if
stayed.
you're not in somebody's position, you don't know what you would do.
You know
That's
what I
the thing.
You know what I wanted to ask you about?
I'm scared, but I'm I'm ready.
Is there a difference between men and women?
Sure is.
And what's the difference?
Oh well, we don't have enough time to delve into that.
You don't have enough time to tell me the difference between men and women?
No.
What is a man?
The question is too vague. A lot of your questions are super vague. They're confusing.
They sound quite clear to me.
No.
What is a man?
In regards to what?
To a man.
I mean, usually men have a penis.
Have what?
A penis. Usually, but not always. That's why it's like I'm apprehensive. Some people don't.
Oh, I see.
Some people aren't even born with them, or
I
maybe
forgot
they get them
about
cut
this
off. I
other
don't
weird
know.
stuff that's happening.
I'm a maker of hardcore adult content, and I would never vote against myself.
Because you're doing it. It reminds me of Hillary Clinton. She's living with a man that was accused of rape, so she's not going to do anything about that. So likewise,
I think these two examples are greatly different. I don't even see a correlation.
Likewise, because you've done a hardcore poem, you don't think it should be illegal to post it on the net, right?
I don't think that should be illegal for adults to assume adult content.
It's time for me to heat this up. I gotta
heat this up?
Yeah.
What?
I gotta put you in the hot seat.
The hot seat? That's been like the last hour we've been in a hot seat. This is like, whoa.
So I'm gonna ask you
It's
some
not ready.
questions.
I mean, I've been practicing meditation and I just wasn't ready for this. This is wild.
But this is I need you to answer quickly as possible.
I think you should have Tommy Lauren on here. Do you know who
Tommy
that
Lauren?
is?
That conservative girl?
I think you should have her on here.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
would
you
like-
two would be just like so fun to watch.
Oh, you like her?
Not necessarily. I just think you two would be like a fun combo.
And why do you think that?
I don't know, it's just what I would want to see. So I'm just requesting it.
Okay. You hear that, producer? All right. Should women be allowed to vote?
I think these questions are a little too derogatory for me to answer. I don't want to answer them anymore.
No, this is
I don't
a fun
like, but I don't
question.
like them.
All my guests go
But I'm
through.
asking you, let's not do it because I didn't agree to it, so we're not going to do it.
The hot seat question?
See, look at you practicing consent.
You don't
You're
want to
doing
do
so
the hot
good.
seat question?
I don't. Because I don't like the way it's going.
Oh.
So I'm just going to say no to it. And then you're going to put it
Amazing.
down. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay.
You scared. I thought you were a strong woman.
Uncomfortable. I'm
Aren't you a strong
uncomfortable.
woman?
Well, I didn't consent to this, so.
But no, it's part of the interview. That's all it is. No
Nobody
difference.
told me that there was going to be a hot seat question and that the questions were going to be so misogynistic. I'm just not interested, so we're not going to do it.
Did you have fun?
I had a little bit of fun, but it was also pretty nerve-wracking. I feel like you're angry. So angry.
Amazing.
But I did.
So let's see. Narcissistic, selfish, delusional, hypocritical, entitled. I mean, yeah, this is basically everything that sums up feminism in a nutshell. They claim equality. No, that's not what feminism is about. It's about power for women. They want power. They want control. They don't actually want to be equal or even care about what men think at all. They don't. They don't. They want to live in their own world, and they need betas and feminists, men, in order to make it happen. Which means the only way any of this even continues to exist is if men continue to allow it. All we have to do is just stop putting up with it, and this stuff starts going away. But thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about what Jesse Lee Peterson had to say. Just absolutely being stunned by this deranged, delusional adult film star. Thanks again, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.